We are getting back into our groove today, you guys. We have definitely fell off of the wagon a little bit. If you have been around for a while, you probably remember when I did my Minimize With Me series and I decluttered every single room, corner, hidden space in my house. I cleared it all out and I probably got rid of almost 80% of my things. And that felt great. I just don't know where I went wrong. I didn't keep up with everything. I didn't put things away when I was done with them. And things have just gotten out of hand again. Everything is disorganized and it pretty much looks how it did when we first started this journey last year. I realized that it's less of all of the stuff that I have and it's more of my mindset and the actions that I'm taking to keep my house clean, to maintain our simple living lifestyle. I've also realized that minimalism is a marathon, not a sprint. I definitely go through seasons where I'm more inspired to keep my house clean and keep up with the decluttering and the minimalism aspect, but then I will also go through seasons where I totally disregard that. I love to spend and buy a whole bunch of things, and this Christmas season was definitely one of those seasons, and I want to make up for that. So I am trying to get back into my groove of just living a healthier, simpler lifestyle. I am going to start a new Minimize With Me series, but this time it's going to be more focused on less of the things in your house and what you can declutter, and more so on your mindset, how you can change that, and how we can just you hear my kids upstairs? And how we can just grow together. There's just so many different aspects of minimalism and simple living that I didn't grasp before and I didn't fully commit to before. We're gonna try it again, and hopefully this time it stays a little bit more permanent and actually pick up some of those better habits when it comes to maintaining a clean and comfortable home. So what's on the agenda today is we're gonna do a quick everyday cleanup of the middle floor. It's not too bad. And then I'm gonna organize our coat closet, and instead of it being a coat closet, we will use it for coats and shoes and whatnot, but I'm gonna also have it be for my decor. I have so much decor that's in the garage that I use year round that I wanna keep switching out. So I'm gonna take some of the storage racks that we have in the garage and I'm just gonna put them in this coat closet. And I'm not gonna use any bins for this. I'm just gonna use this as a way to display all of my decor. So when I am switching things out and I'm decorating, which I do a lot, I just want my everyday decor items to be handy. So I'm hoping when this is done, all of the decor will kind of be settled through, and then hopefully we can have some empty boxes that we can use for donations and stuff. So that's the plan. Let's get into it. Whenever I start cleaning or decluttering or just doing an everyday pickup, I always like to start with the easiest thing first. The thing that doesn't bother me as much is what I like to start first because it's just so easy to get done. So for instance, that for me is just picking up the family room. I know where all the toys go. I know that the cushions just have to go back on the couch. Same with the pillows. Everything has a place in this living room. It's really not hard to clean up. It's just putting everything back in its place. So I always like to start with this. When this living room is clean, it just gives me a great start for the rest of the house. I'm just putting some decor on this shelf. I was just trying some new vases and testing out some different things, like I always do. So I was just putting my arrangement back onto the shelf where it belongs. And now it's time to move on to this dining room area and table. So I'm just clearing everything off. This table consists of such random things all the time. I had a pillow that I had to return to TJ Maxx, so I put that in the entryway so we don't forget about it. I have a whole bunch of different Christmas presents that I've ordered from Amazon for different family members. I have this giant vase that I was just using to decorate with that we have to put in the coat closet that we're about to organize. This table just always gets piled up. It's front and center in the middle of our home, so I really have to be better about putting things away after I use them. It's always so easy to just put things down on this table because it's right there and it's just convenient. but I need to get out of that habit. I really just need to get better about putting things in its place instead of just putting it on the table. When you think about it, it only takes like 2 or 3 extra steps when you actually put it in the right place rather than just leaving it on the table, and it's going to save you so much time in the future when you have to clean up. So might as well just put it away right when you're done with it. Clearly, I haven't learned that yet, and I'm still working on it, but we are here to change our bad habits together. Okay, so here's what we're working with over here by the coat closets. So here are the storage boxes that I was talking about. We have a ton of these in the garage right now. So we had some extra, we do have extra boxes down there already. So we need to organize this. I'm gonna go through this decor bin. I think this is a mix of Christmas and a whole bunch of other seasons. I have no idea. We're gonna go through it. And then here's the coat closet. This has a mix of cleaning supplies, shoes, coats, our grocery bags, a whole bunch of stuff. And then there's a whole bunch of decor and baby items back there. We are gonna clear everything out. And then I want the shelves with all of my decor to just kind of be front and center. We'll figure out where to put the shoes. So this whole storage rack has been sitting in our entryway for a few days, and it needs to go. Just has got to go. It has been sitting here for way too long, and our entryway is so narrow as it is. So we are taking care of it now. When I'm decluttering in big rooms, I usually like to work in small sections, but because this is a tinier closet, I am going to do everything at once. So I'm gonna pull out everything from this closet at the same time, so this closet is completely empty. And when I'm pulling everything out, I am making designated piles for everything. So I'll have a Goodwill pile that's usually just in an extra bin that I have, and then I have a pile that needs to be relocated to a different room. So there's a lot of shoes and stuff that are just from the summer and that we're not going to wear this winter, so those went upstairs to our closet so they can just hang out there for the time being. And I'm just making different piles. So I have a pile of fall decor, a pile of Christmas decor, and then a pile of just everyday decor. I also have a pile for all of my cleaning products and supplies and machines and whatnot. So it looks like there's a lot going on here, but in my mind it's very organized and sorted out. I also make sure I have an empty trash bag with me that I'm carrying around with me as I'm doing this, just collecting any trash. There's a lot of just random trash and things that I needed to throw away. Like if there's a sock or something that doesn't have a match, I'm not gonna just give that to Goodwill. Obviously, I'm just gonna throw that away, and it is okay to throw things like that away. I don't know what else you're gonna do with it. So just get it out of your house. It's fine. The whole point is getting this extra clutter and stuff out of your house, and that one sock that is just taking up room that doesn't even have a matching pair is not gonna do you any good. So it is okay to throw things like that away. So now that everything is out of the closet, it's not only in this little hallway that you're seeing, it's also in the living room area. So we'll get to that after we clear out this hallway. But we're gonna put this rack in the closet and start filling it up. And I pretty much know the decor that I wanna keep and what I don't wanna keep. So anything that I know that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna put straight on the rack and start filling it up immediately. Just so everything out here I know is either gonna go in a storage bin for like fall or Christmas decor in the garage, or it's just gonna be decor that I donate or give away. I'm hoping this rack in here is going to help me be better about putting things away where they need to go. I can actually see everything and I don't have to actually put it in a storage box. So it's really easy for me to put stuff like this away. Clearly have a bad habit about just throwing things in random places, and I'm not good about keeping things organized. I feel like I'm really good at organizing things and just like doing the organization, but I'm definitely not good at keeping it organized and keeping up with it. That is something that I need to work on, that my family needs to work on. So I'm trying to implement that within my home. So like when we walk in the door, we put our shoes immediately in the shoe basket in the closet, so it's not sprawled out everywhere. And then when we are cleaning, we don't just throw it in the closet, we actually put the shoes back into the bin. So it's just the little things like that that we need to work on, and it's just paying attention to detail as you are going throughout your life, and putting things away throughout your day is just going to make your house so much cleaner and your life so much easier. Nick is cleaning up that accident from this morning. He is the best about that. Whenever there's a spill or like something like that, he is so good about doing that stuff right away. I am not. That's also something I need to work on, is if something spills, I like avoid it and walk away, and it didn't happen in my mind because I just don't want to deal with it, and I need to deal with it because it's going to be so much easier to clean up right then before it gets all hard and icky than it will be in the future. So you might as well just clean it up then before you regret it later. I'm going through all of these boxes now and just sorting them. Some of them are going to Goodwill, some of them are going to family and friends, and some of them are just going in the garage because they are Christmas decorations or just seasonal decor, if that makes sense. So I want to put all of this stuff away in the garage, and then I'm gonna put all of the stuff that's going to Goodwill straight in my car so it doesn't get piled up in my garage. I learned that mistake from last time because my garage was so hard to clean because all of the stuff that was in my house just went to my garage. So we're not doing that again. We're taking it straight to the store. Okay, these are the boxes that I am donating or getting rid of to family or to Goodwill. But we have 3 full boxes. One is full of Christmas decor. I have 2 of these vac mops, so I don't need 2. I only need 1. So we're gonna get rid of another, and then some extra pillows that I don't use anymore, and some just random. There's a lot of decor that I have grown out of. So this is it. Such a success. Let me show you what the closet's looking like. So I'm keeping the bassinet in here because I don't want to keep it in the garage. These are all of our grocery bags. We need those on deck. And then we have our vacuums and whatnot in the back. Those are not things that we use on a daily basis, so I thought it was fine if we kept them back there. And then this is our shoe bucket that we're reaching for every day. So this shelf is all of the greenery, like the greenery pots that I have. You can see that. And then just some flat like cutting boards and trays and flatter things. And then on the bottom is where all of my florals, like all of my extra floral stems are. Over here, I've kind of organized it a little bit. So we kept our coats on this side because this is a coat closet, so we want to use it for that too. I have my pedestals and bowls on the top. This is everything for my kitchen on this shelf. Here are all of my vases and like little knick-knacky everyday decor items. And then on the bottom are my big vases. I am tired, I am sweaty, but we are done, and that is all that matters. I honestly feel so relieved and so refreshed. I wish we would have done this a long time ago, honestly. I wish that I would have just kept up with the first time that I decluttered and minimized everything in my home. But I mean, you live and you learn, and that is why we're here. We are learning together. I am so ready to tackle the new year. This is definitely a really good start, and I can't wait to just make so many more of these videos with you guys and to just figure out this whole simple living journey together for real this time. If it takes years and years, that's fine. I am just taking this whole decluttering journey one step at a time, and this is the perfect first step. So I encourage you guys to take your first step along with me. Let me know if you do in the comments. If you are new here, I would love to have you stick around and subscribe. Definitely say hi and let me know if you guys are excited to see this all again from me. I'm definitely excited to make these videos again. So we will see you in a few days in a new one. Happy holidays, bye.